Hey everybody, it's Mitch and welcome to my next video. Today is Sunday, which means we're going to be talking about Pokemon. And today I figured we're going to do a top 10 list on my personal top 10 weirdest Pokemon. And let's get started. First off, I just want to say, it's my opinions, yours might differ, so leave it in the comments below if you got a difference of opinion. So let's get started with this. Number 10, the entire Nidoran family. Because, well, it's the only Pokemon that actually is a different species just because of its gender. Nidoran male versus Nidoran, I mean, two different Pokemon. But the only difference is one's a dude and one's a chick. I mean, that's it. It's pretty simple. It's the whole same thing with, Nidorino and Nidorina, Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Just a difference of gender. But it's a whole different evolution line. The moves are very similar, but slightly different. And for some reason, their top evolutions can't breed. That's just weird. So yeah, that's why I had to put them at number 10. Number 9 is Mew. First legendary on the list. Now, Mew is weird because, well, not much is known about Mew. That and he can learn every TM move in the game. That's pretty unique. You don't see that a lot. His stats are all exactly the same, his base stats, and he's just a very strange Pokemon. He's not particularly impressive. He's, the first Pokemon ever that was like impossible to obtain in the games, except for with events. So, yeah, Mew's a weird one for all those reasons. Moving on to number 8, Tyrogue. Now, Tyrogue is weird because, well, he can evolve into 3 different Pokemon. Now that is unique. Starting Gen 2 is where Tyrogue appears, and he can evolve into Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop. Now that's pretty weird. I don't know of any other Pokemon that's like that. Unless you count my number 7, which is Eevee, and that's only in Gen 1. Where Eevee can evolve into 3 different ones because, of course, by the time Tyrogue's introduced, Eevee can evolve into 5 different Pokemon. And as we see right now, he can evolve into 8 different Pokemon. That's 8! That's a huge number of Pokemon. Way more than any other Pokemon can evolve into. I mean, no one even comes close other than, well, there's a couple that can evolve in 2 different ways. There's a few Pokemon that have that. Tyrogue can go 3. He's the only one that can do 3. And Eevee can go 8, which is just mind-blowing. No other Pokemon even comes close. So yeah, that's why I got to put Eevee at number 7. Eevee's cute and adorable, but that's just weird being able to evolve that many different ways. Number 6, Smeargle. Smeargle's weird because of the fact that Smeargle can only learn 1 move, which is Sketch. And Sketch can be used to become any move in the game based on the move that was used previously, and it's permanent. It's a really weird Pokemon. Like, you can make a Smeargle have any move set you want based on how creative you are about actually training this guy. Like, if you get a buddy to help you set your moves up exactly how you want them to. So you can get some weird stuff with a team of Smeargle. I thought about doing it, never actually put the time into it, but yeah. Next up on number 5, Unknown, which Unknown is just weird. Think about it. There's 28 different Unknown, all based off of different letters of the alphabet, as well as the exclamation point and question mark, and they only know hidden power. Different ones I think are used at different types. It's really weird. How Unknown works. Very, very strange Pokemon. So yeah. And plus where you find them, that's just weird. Anyways, let's move on to number 4. Manaphy and Phione. Now the reason why I put those two where I did is Manaphy is just weird. The fact that Manaphy can both breed with a Ditto. And when they do, they make Phione eggs. So you can never get more Manaphy, but like you can get as many Phione as you want. That's weird, especially seeing a legendary breed. Like, what? Never heard of that one before. So yeah, Manaphy's definitely up the list just because of that weird breeding aspect. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to number 3. Kyurem. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but he's weird because he can fuse with 2 of the other legendaries, not at the same time as of yet. That'd be really cool if he could, although he originally was fused with both of them, but now he can't fuse with both at the same time, only one at a time. I don't know what's up with that. Plus, Pokemon fusing, that's a weird new feature. And how it works, like, the other 2 abilities just kind of go away, like, they just kind of get fused into Kyurem. So, yeah, it's pretty strange how that whole thing works. And that's definitely unique in the Pokemon universe. Nothing else like that. Which is kind of how these last, most of these are. And number 2, Ditto. He has a unique move, and only a unique move, and that is Transform. He can turn into any Pokemon he wants and get all of their moves, as well as their types, their base stats. He gets a lot of things from them. And yeah, Ditto's pretty crazy, to be honest. I think he even inherits a lot of their other abilities as well. Like, I think he might even inherit like a lot of their IVs and EVs when he transforms into them. It's pretty crazy, really weird. Plus, he's based off of Silly Putty. I mean, what? But yeah, Ditto's a weird one. Now, moving on to number 1 on my top 10 weirdest Pokemon list, and that would be Shedinja. Now, Shedinja's there for a few reasons. Well, first off, Shedinja is the only Pokemon that only has 1 HP. Potions don't work on him. Period. There's no way that a potion will never have an effect on a Shedinja. Or same with most berries, at least the healing ones. So Shedinja is really weird for that reason. On top of that, he's got a unique ability that no other Pokemon has. It's unique to only him, and that is his Wonder Guard ability, which makes it impossible for any move that does damage that isn't super effective to work on him. You want to hit him with the so basically you got to hit him with something super effective, or it's not gonna work. That only works for damaging moves, things that do other things like status effects and other stuff like that. Those will get right past that, which is why, you know, hitting him with a poison powder or something that will just burn him without actually damaging him will work, although he's weak to fire, so fire was just going to work. So burn kind of gets past that, but poisoning him works pretty well. Like poison powder and toxic tend to take him out instantly because he's only got 1 health. So I mean, if he gets hurt, he dies. But yeah, he's weird for that reason. But that's not the only reason Shedinja is such a weird Pokemon. Shedinja is weird because how you get a Shedinja, he kind of evolves from Nincada, but Nincada evolves into Ninjask, which is not nearly as weird of a Pokemon. He just gets faster every turn. But yeah, this guy, what he does is when Nincada evolves into Shedinja, into Ninjask, if you happen to have a extra Pokeball in your inventory and an extra slot in your party, so you have 5 or less Pokemon, you don't have the full 6. When Nincada evolves into Ninjask, Shedinja he also evolves into Shedinja. So you watch the evolution of Nincada evolving into Ninjask, and then you look at your party, and then you look at your inventory and go like, I'm missing a Pokeball. You look at your party and go, what the heck? Where did this guy come from? I got my Ninjask, who has the same nickname my Nincada did. Obviously, you know, it's his evolution. That's how it works. Now this Shedinja guy also has that same nickname, and like all the same moves, and has all the same EVs and IVs and that Ninjask did. The base stats are different, but like he also inherited those EVs and IVs from the Nincada. It's like he evolved twice, basically. It's really weird. There's no other Pokemon like this, which is why Shedinja is just so weird and had to be my number 1 weirdest Pokemon. If you guys have a difference of opinion on anything, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you enjoyed the video, consider sharing it with your friends because, well, they might want to see it too. Also, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, because we're going to be doing one of these every Sunday. Plus, we have videos all about me on Wednesdays. We have Dungeons & Dragons story videos on Thursdays, 2 Dungeons & Dragons videos on Fridays, Naruto character reviews on Saturdays, and additional videos on Mondays. So, yeah, definitely check all of that out. But anyways, as always, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you.